Hi guys, Mark here. So it's a night before the memorial, and since we wouldn't be able to have a memorial meeting at our Kingdom Hall as we usually or normally would do, we are having it from our homes. So what I'm doing now is I'm preparing for the memorial bread. So I'm following the instructions that we have from our website. So I was able to add a cup of wheat flour and 1/4 cup of water. So I was able to mix it together. And now trying to flatten it out. Since I don't have a bread roller, I'm using this tall glass here to flatten it out. And I also don't have an oven actually, so I'm gonna improvise. I'm gonna use our Salad Master utensils. Or cookware, and hopefully it'll turn out just fine. So, yep. I hope I'm doing it the right way. But yeah, this looks just about fine now. Just make sure it's all flat. Alright, so finally done evening it out, so it's flat now. And since I don't have an oven, I'll be using this. I'm gonna do some modifications or just improvise, I'm gonna use this cooking oil. Just put a bit or a few in the pan, and then after I'll put the dough here in the pan, and I'll let it cook on the stove top for about 3 minutes. I think we'll just see the outcome. Hopefully everything will turn out just as I expect it to be. And yeah, I didn't put anything here other than just water and flour. No yeast, no salt, no nothing basically. So it's an unleavened bread, and this is what I'll be using for the memorial meeting tonight. Today is actually time now is 1:38 in the morning, April 7th. So I'll be using this later at 5:45 p.m. So I'm getting it prepared now. Of course, aside from the unleavened bread, we also have to use a wine. So a sister gave this to me. Her husband dropped it off this afternoon. I actually had a supply, but it wasn't the right red wine because it has to be unsweetened. The one that I have was sweetened. So sister is so generous enough to actually give me this much wine. I don't really drink wine, so not really gonna be drinking it later anyway too. But for the purpose of the memorial, I'll probably just use just 1/4 of it probably, and give the rest to my mom. And yep, just about it, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and dab this pan with oil, and then I'll put the dough on the pan, and we'll see how it goes. I'll continue filming later once I have everything on the pan. Alright, so finally got the oil on the pan, so it's completely covered in oil now. And I'm gonna put this on top. I think it's too big. Is it? Okay, wait, I'm gonna pause the video. Alright, I finally was able to make it fit in there, but I had to remove some excess on the sides, but I'll probably cook this as well later. But I'll see first the outcome on this one. So Hmm. My phone is having some issues in autofocusing or what. Alright, so go to the pan. Stove, I mean. Now I am using a Salad Master cookware, so this also serves as a baking pan, stovetop baking pan. So hopefully it all goes well with what I'm planning to, or hoping the outcome would be. Just need to get the cover. Here's the cover. Oops, I forgot. I actually have to use a spoon, a fork. Just yeah, put that design. No, it's more than just a design. I think its purpose is to make sure it gets cooked from the inside and out, I guess. But it does make it look like it's a sky flakes, you know. Alright, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, let's cook that for about 3 minutes and we'll see what happens. Alright. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be opening it, huh? Alright, I'll leave it there for how many minutes have passed? I think 1 or 2. Okay, let's wait a couple more minutes. Besides, it still is cooking or baking. Alright. Alright guys, this is the end result. It looks actually okay, except a few parts were burnt, but I can have that removed. And the other side, it looks just fine, yeah. Not too burnt like the one on the other side. So it is getting, what do you call this? It's beginning to harden because when I removed it, it was kind of soft still, but now it's beginning to harden like a cracker, and I think that's how it really should be, the texture. So yeah, success. First attempt. Good thing I don't have to do a second attempt. Now there was some leftover dough. I went ahead and cooked it as well. Okay, let's flip this. Right. So yeah, that's how it is. So I'm gonna save this for tonight, and the other one too. Only need actually a few, but I'm gonna use a scissor to cut them off. But I'm gonna leave it as a whole for now. I'll put it in the fridge and I'll cut it out later before the memorial starts. Alright, well, that's just about it. This one is all burned up, all the sides. We'll see how it goes. But this one is fine, yeah. Nice. Okay, well, that's all there is, guys. Successful baking, if you would call this baking on a stovetop. Yeah, successful baking of the memorial unleavened bread, which will be used for the commemoration of Jesus' death. All right, that's just about. I don't want to show my face, guys, so I'll just stop the video because I'm not presentable really. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the video. Bye, guys.